Welcome back, guys, to a new episode. We're gonna continue exactly where we last were. We were in the process of coming to Neon. Get that electrical shield for our quest with the Crimson Fleet.
Cares far more about what you take with you when you leave Neon than you bring in.
There's a bounty on it. Get that cleared as soon as possible.
This is no place for tourists, believe me.
Madame Savage's place.
Madame Sauvages. Nice.
Means we are going to a disco.
So I have things
Look,
I
I ain't
wish
gonna
to
stand
discuss
around
with
here all
you.
day, right?
When
Want
we
the stuff or not?
I'm still interested, but you're asking almost double the going rate.
What? The stuff falls from the sky?
I've bought the street before, and I've never.
You looking to get zoned?
Still cheaper than buying it at the Astra Lounge. Now, this is the last time
I'm looking for you, actually.
Away.
Yeah. Well, if I had a credit for every time I heard that line, I wouldn't be stuck working in this place. So, I'm guessing you're the rook that Delgado sent. Well, let me save both of us some time. Turn around, fly back to the key, and tell the big boss that I'm in no mood to screw around. We'll make this deal when he starts taking me seriously.
I'm getting pretty tired of being called a rook.
And I'm getting tired of the fleet not taking me seriously. I spent the last 3 months setting up this job, burned 2 contacts and a hell of a lot of credits. The whole time, I'm also keeping Bayu off our backs. That idiot even catches a whiff of money and he latches onto you like a damn leech.
He has certainly earned quite a reputation. Neon is proof of it.
If you want to piss off Delgado by complaining, that's on you.
All right. I get the point. Let's just get this over with.
Let's go.
I don't have a ton of time to stand here and screw around, so I'm gonna make this as clear as possible. You want the conduction grid tech, then you're gonna have to download it from the power core of Generdyne's facility in the underbelly.
That sounds easy enough.
Love the confidence. But before you pull the ripcord, I'm afraid I need to add a bit of a wrinkle. While you're inside Generdyne, I need you to plant a virus into their system. It's a simple side job that'll earn you some credits. I think you can handle it.
I'm always interested in making extra money.
Well, look at you. You're smarter than I thought. Generdyne has all sorts of tasty, valuable snacks in their databanks, and I want access. Here, take this microdrive and access the computer in Brace and Bayu's office. It'll do the rest on its own.
I'll be on my way then.
And I suppose you're gonna head down to Generdyne and kick down the door? Wow, it's so simple. I can't believe I didn't think of that myself. Generdyne's got their place locked down tight. But, as usual, the weak link comes from the people that work there. I recommend you start with Ayumi Komiko, an upper-level exec at Generdyne. Get your hands on her security pass, and you'll have the run of the place.
There's gonna be a catch here.
The catch is that Komiko's having a little fling with Benjamin Bayu. Anyway, you can find Komiko at Euphorika. Talk to the owner of the place, Micah. She'll point you in the right direction. As for dealing with Komiko herself, she's got an office in the trade tower if you're looking for something incriminating. The rest is up to you, Rook. When you're done, come meet me at the VIP booth in the Astral Lounge so we can celebrate.
Sure.
Watch
Can
your
we
step.
speak for a moment?
Benjamin Bayu has eyes everywhere.
What do you need, Andrea?
I have been curious. I know that your role in Constellation was thrust upon you in an unusual way. But that experience does not demand that you stay. You could have delivered the artifact and then left. Why do you stay?
Artifacts mean something. It's important we find out what.
It does seem to be a unique situation with serious consequences. That is what keeps me here as well. My past is complicated. And anyone in Constellation will tell you I do not speak much of it. But my family always stressed the importance of having a purpose in life. You must have a reason for being.
You've got to have a reason to get out of bed in the morning?
Yes, that is one way of putting it. I am often surprised at how reluctant some are to agree with the idea. They sometimes seem offended I would suggest such a thing. When I first came to New Atlantis, I was shocked at how many people go about their business every day like drones. They do their jobs, eat their food, sleep in their beds, all seemingly without concern for anything around them. Complacent. Their experience is so different from much of the settled systems. They do not know how good they have it.
Your experiences must have been very different then.
Yes, they were. I did not grow up amidst such luxury. Purpose cuts through adversity. I know that all too well. And these people seem to have no idea.
You've obviously been through a lot.
I have. There have been times where I wondered whether it was worth it. My family is unique within the settled systems. I grew up outside the bounds of the United Colonies, or the Freestar Collective. My parents, and their parents before them, did not believe anyone outside our family could be trusted or relied upon. You can imagine, I am sure, how existence without ties to others is challenging in space.
Getting by on your own, it's admirable.
It has certainly proven valuable. Saved me. A few times, without question. For now, though, it would seem you and I have found purpose in Constellation. I believe that is enough. I am pleased that we have common cause, and have enjoyed our time together. Thank you.
Okay?
Astral Lounge, Euphorika, blah, blah, blah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bad part of town, buddy. I'm gonna do you a favor. Head back to Bayu Plaza before the disciples get you.
I appreciate the warning.
We gotta look out for each other, right? Us crate rats used to think the Ebside strikers were awful, with all the muggings and shakedowns, but now that they're on the ropes, kinda wish they weren't just holed up in Madame Sauvage's. Streets are getting bad. Real bad.
That's good to know.
Sure. So, for being so helpful, chance for a donation. Come on, might be saving my life. What with the disciples and all. Have a heart.
Thanks for the tip.
Hey, thanks. Look, I mean it. Go back to the plaza. Ain't nothing but shit and misery over here.
So let's go meet those guys. Let us check. So the optional one is what? Optional. Locate evidence to export Bayu Kamiko. Okay. Maybe there's evidence below here? Or the other option is... We're gonna look first for the evidence, and then we're gonna look for what is holding up Kamiko here.
Welcome to Galvin, the Settled Systems premier financial.
Frank Rennick's all in a twist because his robot got
I do not know about you, but I am starting to suspect that Benjamin, clearly the intent is to get us into the Astral Lounge. Shall we follow the signs? You know, I tried Aurora once. I did not enjoy the experience.
Yeah, what? Is this important? I'm really busy right now. Let me save you some time. If you're here for a job, we're not hiring. If you're here about the conduction grid tour, we shut it down a year ago.
Tour would have been nice.
Well, like I said, it's shut down. Had to cut the entire tour staff too. Look, I'm sorry if I'm blowing up at you, but I've got a ton of problems and no time to deal with them all. I'm afraid that things aren't going terribly well around here.
If you don't mind talking about it, I'm willing to listen.
I don't care if I'm allowed to or not. I'm happy to get this off my chest. The conduction grid went online almost 75 years ago. And since then, we haven't developed a single groundbreaking innovation. At this point, the money we're taking in as a power utility barely covers the waste that's going on in the research and development division.
Sounds like you need a new person in charge of R&D.
You'd think that, right? The problem is that Brayson Bayu, Administrator Bayu's brother, is currently heading up the R&D division. I swear to you, the man doesn't know the first thing about power systems or electromagnetic technology.
So you don't have much of a choice.
None whatsoever. Look, I'm running out of options. No one above me seems to care what's going on, but I'm willing to take a chance. I have a full report on Brayson that I want to send to Administrator Bayu, but I don't know if he can be trusted. What do you think I should do?
If you are worried about this company, then send a report to Administrator Bayu.
You know what? You're absolutely right. I can't allow Brayson to run this company into the ground. Hey, look, thanks for helping me out with this. It's been on my mind for a long time. If there's anything else you need, any questions at all, feel free to ask.
Mind if I ask some questions about Ayuku Kamiko?
As long as it doesn't get me into serious trouble, ask away.
You suspect that she's involved in anything illegal?
Whoa. Okay, that's crossing the line. I can't discuss company matters like this.
I know you are going to tell me eventually. Why not save yourself some time and tell me now?
I've got nothing better to do.
I'm tired of asking. Tell me now.
I'd like to tell you, believe me.
I'm sure we can work something out.
I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. Okay, listen. You didn't hear this from me, but I know she's up to something with Benjamin Bayu. He was in her office a few weeks ago, and they had some kind of shouting match. It got really heated until Bayu stormed out the door. I don't know what it was about, but I happen to know Miss Komiko keeps audio recordings of all her meetings in her safe. And before you ask, yes, I'll unlock it for you. Just don't tell anyone I helped, okay?
Okay. That's all I wanted to ask for now.
Sure, no problem.
Okay.
Thanks for taking the time to talk.
I know your type. The freewheel in space ace. Must be nice.
I suppose that is ours now. Eh?
Hold her right there! You're under arrest.
I'm happy to pay the fine, but maybe you don't need to search me for contraband.
Searching a fine, upstanding citizen like you would be a waste of time. Still gotta go to the station, though.
So now we got more contraband, so thank you for that.
Seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days, spreading like a virus through the settled systems. Like to set up shop in old facilities, places abandoned.
We should check that audio. Codes.
Mind leaving me alone?
Scram, I'm on duty.
The Trackers Alliance always find you. You are the best, and you deserve the fullest. We are the Alliance, and you have arrived.
We can sell this back in the key.
What I don't sell ends up in trawl.
Yeah. I know this place stinks, but it's a living.
I do admire what Bayu has built for himself here.
Okay, let's settle this once and for all. Velocity or Chimera?
Nothing.
Welcome. Please, make yourself comfortable. I can offer you a drink, or perhaps you're here seeking access to our members' lounge, where you can enjoy your Aurora experience in peace.
Down your third velocity and you're out cold. By the third Chimera, you're
I'm looking for a
floating
Yuko
on cloud
Komiko.
nine.
No, not this again. You people should leave her alone. What do you want with
I
her?
should learn to mix a drink like that anyway.
I have some documents
Let's face
for
it,
her to
some
sign.
people just-
Yeah, sure. Tell me another one. You debt collectors are low-life assholes. She's broke, okay? Now get out of my club before I get really pissed off and have you thrown into the street.
I suspect I would enjoy the attempt much more than you would.
I'm not debt collector. I'm from the Crimson Fleet.
The Crimson Fleet? Oh my, I'm sorry. I had no idea. I didn't mean anything by it, really. Sorry, well, I worry about her. Ayumi owes a lot of money around town. I'm trying to help her out. But, you know, I have a business to keep afloat. If you want to talk to her, you can find her in the members' lounge. Of course, access to the lounge is going to cost you. And I'm not changing my mind about that.
Sure, I'll pay.
Excellent. Then here is your access key. Please let us know if anything in the lounge interferes with your comfort. Don't forget to ask Q to see our special menu.
If you wish to relax with some Aurora, I have plenty available. Hello there. On behalf of Euphorika, I welcome you to our members' lounge. I'll be happy to provide whatever you need from our private bar to enhance your experience. Can I get you anything? Some Aurora, perhaps?
Aurora is exactly what I had in mind.
Excellent. We have plenty for purchase. We also offer an assortment of beverages, so feel free to browse our selection anytime.
Let's see what you have in the menu.
But of course, take your time. You're welcome to sit back, relax, and enjoy your time here.
Yeah. What do you want?
I need a way into the Generdyne power facility.
You must be zoned out of your mind, because there's no way anyone sober would say something like that.
Help me, or this evidence of you scheme with Bayu ends up in the SSNN.
How the hell did you find that? It was Estelle Vincent, wasn't it? That bitch. I knew I should have kept that somewhere else. Here, take this pass. It should get you through the storage room entry to the facility. I'm warning you though. Once you're inside, you're trespassing in a high security zone. That means they shoot on sight. Good luck. You're going to need it. Remember, we never talked. Got it?
Hey. I'm looking for work. You hiring?
No.
I'd be making a fortune.
Well, I will actually go first to the key to sell this stuff I have on me.
I would hope for the sake of these workers that after a while you get used to the smell.
I need to sell these things.
Be careful around here. Not everyone that stays in our sleep crates are reputable. Sleep crates for rent. It's tight, but it's home.
You want to look them over first?
Back to work, I guess.
Hope you're a paying customer. You lost, kiddo? Yeah, well, make it quick. I ain't a fan of loitering. I had some high hopes for this shop back when my husband and I opened it a while back. These days, if you ain't a regular, you're usually trouble.
You won't get any trouble from me.
We'll see about that.
What you have for sale?
Take a look.
Weapons and everything. Okay.
Until next time.
Well, it is what it is. We'll need to do the quest like this. Unless... Come over, Andrea.
Ah, hello.
That's straight gear.
I am always willing to carry an extra weapon. Or two. Or three.
Okay, so you can carry a lot. Misk. Ooh. Where did this contraband go? Yeah, okay. That's better. Let's go.
James Newell better watch his back. He's causing problems. No percentage in causing problems in me.
Every smuggler I have ever worked with had a perverse affection for this place. I do not understand it. we are on this side of the glass, for a variety of reasons.
There's something we can take that increases our stealth. Vision chance. Stealth.
It looks like this goes up to another floor.
These are the reports of their experiments. So they were trying actually to add the conduction grid technology to the spaceship's shields, as we want to do. They were not able to do it. Oh, they actually found an alloy that was able to do it. Huh? They were trying to do exactly the thing that we want to do.
Laboratory results, Project GRT-089A. Technician Oyama reporting. The emissive current beaming system is not performing as per Chief Technician Bayu's parameters. His vision that a massively high voltage current can be projected through the air has proven to be impossible. Though such systems have existed in the past, the amount of power required to transfer energy from the conduction grid into our storage is prohibitively expensive. The chief technician has had us work for 3 straight weeks on an emission array, and I can conclude without a doubt that it's completely impractical. When I pressed him about the overrun on costs of the project, he said, and I quote, "Don't worry about it. I know what I am doing."
We need to be as stealthy as possible. Stop, Adreja.
Just to be completely safe, it is probably best to avoid the kills.
Okay. So far, so good. We only had that mismatch with that robot. Yeah, this computer may have something interesting for us. Let us see. Open door.
I never had the patience for computer systems.
So far, so good. Okay.
I think you may be trying to take a little too much on. Literally.
An antique toy motorcycle. Okay. And we continue our way.
Can't take it.
Why, Andrea? Okay, so we were going fine and the Dreha blows our cover.
This is hopeless. I'm out.
Give up already.
Technician Shibata, currently posted to Generdyne's R&D laboratory. Personal notation. I'd like to go on record about my feelings about Chief Technician Bayu. Though most of my fellow employees feel that he's underqualified and incompetent, I feel that they are underestimating him. I've spoken to Brayson at length, and I find him actually to be a kind and endearing person. I think that living in the shadow of his brother, Administrator Benjamin Bayu, has given him a bad name, and that's a shame. From what I can gather, he was placed in his current position against his own better judgment and asked to do the impossible. It's an unfortunate situation, but I will endeavor to get the rest of the technicians in the department to be more supportive.
Not that it matters, but do you think this is perhaps the largest battery array in the settled systems?
Possibly it is. from now? Hey.
Stop, please. Don't shoot. If you want the encryption cipher, you're welcome to it. There's no need for all this violence.
There has to be a catch.
No catch. I'm not trying to trick you. You want the cipher? It's yours. At this point, I'd do anything to get back at my brother. He deserves everything he's got coming to him.
I agree. He deserves everything coming to him.
I think you could safely say that most of Neon would agree. You know, I've spent my entire life living in Ben's shadow. Everything always works out for him, while I've been bouncing from one job to the next, barely keeping afloat. And all the while, he laughs at me behind my back. Thinks it's hilarious to make fun of his stupid brother. Like I wouldn't eventually find out.
You should consider distancing yourself from your brother. Perhaps somewhere off-world.
Maybe this cipher is a great way to get back to your brother.
Yeah, that would be nice.
If you are uncertain about your ability to best him in single combat.
Can't believe that. Stop, please. Don't you? If you want the encryption...
I need to do all of these again? Okay.
No catch. I'm not... At this point, I think you could safely... You know, everything always... No.
You should consider
Give me the cipher. It's a great way to get back to your brother.
If you are uncertain...
You know what? I am sick to death of being pushed around. It's my turn. The passcode for my terminal is GEN-41A18. That should give you access to the cipher and whatever else you need. I'm getting out of here while I still can. After you're done, I suggest you do the same. Feels good to be in control for a change.
I also wish to be prepared for any situation, but there are practical limits, no?
The origin of species.
Not done with me yet, huh?
Why are you and Benjamin at such odds?
Because he's a two-faced son of a bitch, that's why. It's not like I should be surprised. When we were younger, we never got along very well. I mean, he's 11 years older than I am. We had two different mothers. But Might as well have been from two separate families.
That's much. Must have been tough.
That's an understatement. I never knew my actual mother. She was my father's mistress. And I was told she vanished from Neon when I was only 2 years old. Ben's mother, she didn't give a crap about me. Wouldn't even let me call her Mom. I just had to call her Liliana. Can you imagine? And then there's Dad. So buried in the day-to-day operations of Neon, he didn't have time to pay attention to his bastard son.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Everyone's sorry. Just as sorry as I am. Look, I appreciate what you're trying to do. And it's nice to get this off my chest, but talking about it isn't gonna change a thing. That's why I gave you the encryption cipher. Anything I can do to stick it to Ben, that's the real therapy.
Okay.
Do me a favor and don't tell my brother we talked.
Need to return to Estelle.
Oh, the whole place smells of fish. You would think that would keep people away.
Ah, there you are. What kept you? I believe we have a lot to discuss. It's obvious you're here to meet someone. Fortunately for them, they rented this VIP room under a false name. I assume that same someone provided you with that clever little virus you installed into Generdyne's systems.
You know why I'm here, then you know what's at stake.
All too well. You know, I should give credit where it's due. That virus is quite impressive. It will cost me tens of thousands of credits to remove. That's the last time I'll ever take the Crimson Fleet's capabilities for granted.
Cutting a deal with the fleet will be cheaper than paying to remove the virus.
Probably. But do you want to know why that's not going to happen? It's because I don't negotiate with pirates. They don't understand commitments or contracts. How to get the deal done with finesse. No. For your kind, it's only brute force and violence. Shoot first, take whatever you want, and ask questions later. That's not how I do business.
Your methods are not different than ours.
It may seem that way, but for every rival I've had thrown into the ocean, I've made 2 times as many legitimate deals. Look, I'm not here to debate. I'm here to make an offer. All you have to do is tell me who's profiting from the virus you've uploaded. In return, I'll let you leave the city alive.
That is an offer? Your negotiating skills are impressive indeed.
It was me.
Really? That's the story you're going with. Very well. There's a body that Neon Security is going to be discovering very soon. One with concrete evidence that links you to the murder. I'd say you have about 1 hour to leave this place before you have a price on your head.
I almost admire your commitment to corruption. Almost.
So, I assume this concludes our little arrangement, and you'll be leaving our fair city. Oh, when you get back to the key, be certain to give Neva and Delgado my warmest regards. You're lingering an awfully long time for a wanted
criminal.
What's up?
I heard there's shortages over at Reliant Medical. Not great. Doc Manning better get his act together before the place shuts down.
Our certified technicians will quickly... We're not.
Epside's a bad place for tourists these days. Whole area's gone to hell.
Neon. The house that Aurora has built.
Aurora, it's the moon.
Glad you're back. Sorry about the whole Benjamin Bayu thing at the Astral Lounge, but I didn't have much of a choice. Can you believe the nerve of that smug son of a bitch? The man is priceless.
Doesn't scare me.
You're not the least bit concerned that he found the virus and figured out where we were meeting that quickly. Must be nice to be so naive.
Yes, I think I'm done here.
Well, I'm glad someone's happy. Since Bayu flagged the virus, I can't risk accessing the system now. All that work I did trying to crack Generdyne is gone. Now I'm in a bit of a bind. The prep work for this job put me in deep for a bunch of cash, and I have no way to pay it all back.
You knew the risk.
I've been fleet for the last 5 years. You don't have to remind me that there's risk in what we do. Look, I was hoping you'd pick up on what I was trying to ask. What the hell with it? I'll just ask. Can you cut me in for a little bit of cash you're making on this job? I mean, I did get you inside and practically hand you the data on the grid.
Some small amount of compensation seems reasonable, given the circumstances.
Yeah, I suppose I could do that.
I appreciate that. I really do. Having each other's back is what makes the fleet stronger, you know? How much are you willing to part with?
This is all I can afford.
This is perfect. It will definitely help. Thank you.
Clearly, you are very welcome.
All right, I guess we're done here. Tell Delgado if he ever needs me for anything else. I've still got his back. And hey, you won't be hearing Rook from me anymore. As far as I'm concerned, you're one of us now. Lifeblood of the fleet. If anyone tries to tell you otherwise, you send them to talk to me. Put in a good word to Delgado for me, will ya?
Sure do.
Pardon.
We can go back to the key and we'll sell all our contraband.
Epside's a bad...
And we have a lot of other stuff to sell. Yeah, back to the spaceport, that's for sure. We need to go out of here. Things start to get crazy. So a lot of time, guys. We need to run.
Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
Let's go. We are out. Here we go. Go to the key. We're back.
All hell's breaking loose, Rook. Delgado needs you in the repair bay with Jazz as soon as possible.
Hope it isn't bad.
Oh, it's bad. Real bad. Delgado will fill you in with the details. Now get your ass to the repair bay. Go!
Kinetics, electromagnetic, energy weapons. Nothing's a substitute.
I appreciate that you may have business here. I would simply ask that you conclude it quickly.
I need to sell my stuff.
I hope you actually need components.
Let's see what you have
I
got.
hate wasting my... Fine. Not like it. It's a general, mostly junk, that raw material. They're done here, great.
And you?
Last week was mad at me
Ammo,
funny.
mod, take your pick.
You have money? You don't have money. Come on.
Now he laughs the same way.
All right,
he eats.
see you around.
Pieces.
Now you buy from me, you can... I'm sure I got something to suit your needs.
Do you?
The right gear.
See ya.
What's up?
And you are sure we will have those defense batteries up and running?
No. I'm not sure. They're in bad shape, Del. Really bad shape. I'm already using duct tape and spit to keep the station from falling apart, and you want me to pull a rabbit out of my hat?
I don't want to hear excuses. I want to hear that it's going to be fixed. Period. Get it done.
All right. I'm on it.
You want to quit standing there and hand over the conduction grid data?
It's right here.
Ah, perfect. I'll take that.
Dependable as always. Unlike some people we know.
Oh, that's real funny.
All right, listen up because I don't want to repeat this twice. We've gotten word that UC SysDef is massing somewhere nearby for an attack on the key. While we prepare for their arrival, I want you to head straight for Bannock 4 and bring Crix's legacy home.
I'll prep my ship immediately.
Just slow down and listen before you jump the gun and ruin everything. Lay it out, Jess.
All right, first things first. I'm gonna upload this data you snagged from Generdyne into the Key's databanks. All you need to do is build and then install a conduction grid module onto your ship. Oh, and if you haven't already, you'll need the comm spike module installed as well.
Oh, is that all? And here I thought this was going to be a challenge.
Once your ship is ready, jump out to Bannock 4, board the legacy, and bring us the cash.
Sounds simple enough.
Nothing around here is simple.
Del's right. You have to follow these steps carefully, or don't bother coming back. After you board the legacy, be on the lookout for 2 transfer modules. They're special keys that allow access to the ship's vault. Once you locate the vault's control center, hook up the data core I'm gonna give you, and download everything they've got.
And before you get any bright ideas, like running off with the money, that currency is going to be heavily encrypted. Only a genius like Shinya will be able to crack that encryption. So bring it back here right away.
Can count on me.
Yeah? I sure hope so. Look, I'm gonna make this real simple for you. If that money ends up anywhere but the key, I will hunt you down and pry it out of your dead hands myself. Now get moving.
What's your biggest worry regarding the upcoming attack?
The toughest nut to crack is if UC SysDef brings in the Vigilance. That Commander Ikande has himself a hell of a ship there. Advanced shield tech, bristling with weapons. I would love to see that thing burn. If we hope to stand a chance against it, we need those defensive batteries, and Crix's legacy. Now get your ass to Bannock 4.
I need to get those defensive batteries online, so make this fast.
Mind helping me with my ship?
Not a problem. Conduction grid data is all set up in the system, so should be an easy install.
I'd like to view and modify my ships.
All right, let's see what you need.
Okay, so upgrade ship. What I knew is that oh. Okay. Okay. And we're gonna try to spend some stuff. Because we have lots of things on us.
The stock versions are never quite what you want, are they?
Workbench.
Every captain here's earned their stripes, bleeding for the fleet.
Should research to spend some more things, but on the guns, like, what can we research? Breeds and stocks. Here, do we have some of this? No, don't have it.
Smuggling needs a real job any day.
So, can we actually do something here? Polytextile. Let's try to upgrade our spacesuit. I want to sell my rest of the stuff to those guys, but I believe I need to sleep first. So, yeah, maybe this side. Bunks, yeah, okay.
As long as you put the fleet first.
So we're gonna sleep for 10 hours. Never slept actually since we beginning this playthrough. In this case, is let's play. So yeah, first time sleeping.
Come on. There are worlds to conquer. If you need credits,
You see, Sis-Def is a
Can we now sell stuff to these guys?
Heading out. Well, only the best protective gear you can find. Stay safe out there.
Come on. Tell you what I'm gonna do.
I hope Bug has something strong enough to knock me out.
Are you looking to start something?
Looking to make quick work of your plenty of merchandise to...
Gonna see what he has in terms of ammo. I'm gonna buy a bunch load of them actually. Because ammo doesn't occupy space. So yeah. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to our misc and we're gonna sell all our contraband. Get our money back. All this stuff. Okay, so that's first things first. Then we're gonna sell all the guns that we are not using. So this one.
Need more weapons or ammo?
Okay. So now we are a little bit lighter. What we're gonna do is we're gonna... Ship is still full.
See me.
We're gonna sell all the resources we have at the moment. No point in keeping them.
I've got what you need. I bet I have something that will catch you.
Yeah, sure. I want to sell horses. Yeah.
Done here? Fine by me.
Okay, so now we are lighter and ready to tackle our next mission. So let's go.
Need something?
people in the UC Vigilance may need to speak with me about something. Seems.
Howdy.
All support ships have arrived, Commander.
Good. After we're done here, arrange it briefly. I want all of their CEOs over here as soon as possible.
Yes, sir.
There you are. I'm going to make this short and simple. I've received the reports about that stunt you pulled on Neon. You opened fire inside Generdyne, a civilian facility. This is completely unacceptable. Are you out of your mind?
I had no alternative.
Unacceptable. There are always alternatives. I've tried to be patient with you, but my patience and your time with SysDev is at an end. You're under arrest. I expect you to follow Lieutenant Toff to the brig peacefully, or else we'll have to use lethal force. Do you understand?
Is there any way to persuade you to give me another chance?
Do you understand what you've done here? If you think for one moment I'm going to allow you to continue under my command, then you've seriously underestimated my judgment.
What's going to happen to me now?
You're being removed from this ship and transferred to prison, where you'll pay for your crimes. Lieutenant Toff will explain all of the details. Sorry it's come to this, but you've left me no choice. A wise decision on your part.
By order of Commander Gb Akande, you are hereby under arrest. You're now stripped of all privileges befitting a member of UC SysDev, and you will be immediately remanded to prison on Jemison. Any attempt to return to the ship will be considered a hostile act and you will be fired upon.
Get off my ship.
Okay. We got arrested. That's what you take from being a good guy.
Well, hello. You hear about the job by any chance? The officer over there can help you with any bounty issues. Let me know if you have any questions.
If SysDev is an enemy now I can be a pirate.
New Atlantis puts on a wonderful show of security, does it not?
Greetings, pilot. This is Jiro Sugiyama, head of Paradiso Security. I apologize for coming over this emergency channel, but we are in need of assistance concerning the large ship in orbit, and we value discretion in this matter. If you are willing and able, please see me as soon as possible at the main security office in Paradiso. Over and out.
Hello, this is Captain Puppy. I'm going... I don't think it's working. I'm going to attend to dock procedure and we can talk on board. Something here happens, let's say. Let's go check. Seems to be the issue with these guys. Well guys, this is it for today. We're gonna continue exploring this ship and then going to Recon 5 for Krieg's Legacy quest. So yeah guys, thanks a lot for watching, and if you like my content guys, consider leaving a like, subscribing, anything that you see fancy. And guys, once again, thanks a lot, and I see you again on the next one.